I didn't know who I was at that time.
Mhm.
So, and the fear made me like delusional. And when I say that, I mean it made me think that being in a group was okay.
Okay.
Being in the background was okay. Let someone else be out front. I'm fine with that. Let me be in the background and just kind of add my little piece to it.
Yeah.
So, fear limited my vision.
Hey, what the name of this show?
I Talk Great.
I Talk Great.
Man, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Williams. I Talk Great. We in the building here with the man himself,
Sir.
Keenan the Experience.
Yes.
Hey.
In the building.
Yes. How you doing, brother?
Man, I am fantastic, man. I'm doing good, man.
That's awesome, man. It's been a minute. I don't remember. When the last time I seen you? I think it was at the, man, what was that event?
Sax After Dark.
Yes, there we go. Sax After Dark. That was a minute.
Yes.
Was that last year?
That was before the pandemic.
Yes. Damn, that was a little minute, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But that was a good event, though.
Yeah. And I wanted to do it annually.
Uh-huh.
So it's in the back burner. So we'll be looking out for that.
No, we got to bring that back, man, because you was doing your thing on stage, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
and I want to start bringing in guest artists and all of that good stuff. So it'll be like an R&B jazz festival, but at night. So it'll be like a grown and sexy thing, not out in the field nowhere.
Yeah. Like a vibe.
Yeah. Yes.
You know? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yo, we definitely need that back.
Yeah. We're going to do it, man. We're going to do it.
All right. But how you really been doing, though, man?
Man.
Outside of all the music and all of that.
Well, God is good, man. I can't complain, man. Recently, man, just a couple of days ago, man, I was in an accident, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really? What kind of accident?
Yeah, man. So it was a police chase.
You was in a police chase?
I wasn't in it, but the car that hit me was a stolen car. Isn't that something, man?
Damn. The car that hit you?
Was a stolen car, man.
Wowzer. So where were you?
I was actually about 3 miles from home.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually leaving the show.
Okay.
So it's about 12 that night, and I'm on my way home, getting ready, about 3 miles away. And next thing I feel, I hear this boom, boom in the back of my car, man. So my passenger side, the rear wheel, popped off. Nothing but rim. The rim cracked in half. So I got half a rim on there, bent, split in half, and I'm just dragging down the street. So I'm like, what's going on? The car stops about 100 feet in front of me. 2 guys jump out running. Police car pulls up behind them. And I'm still in awe, like, what happened?
What the hell is going on?
And long story short, they caught them, and I'm here, and I'm fine, and I'm doing well.
Damn. Well, we glad you made it out of that, man, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, they say New York drivers is crazy. Down here, these people
man.
getting crazy.
Man. Yeah. It's crazy.
Like, what the hell? Damn. Well, we glad you out of that, man, and we glad you're here doing the thizzle.
Yes.
But before we move forward, right? You from Pompano, right?
Pompano, how you know that, man?
Man, I did my due diligence.
Okay.
From the Pinot.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what was the music like at that time?
Oh, man.
I ain't trying to expose your age.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It was good music, man.
He's good. Okay. Kanye, or was it?
No, it was before Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah, before Kanye. Yeah, man. But it was good. It was some good music. It set some trends back then.
Okay.
And it was good, but we don't want to tell too much of my age. But
all right, but you're looking good, brother.
Thanks,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're staying in the gym,
Hey, I like you, bro.
I mean, I'm trying to ting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger,
No,
but
me either. Just trying to keep it, a little sexy.
Yeah, it's trying to be fit.
Yeah.
Cardio
And healthy.
Yes.
That's what it's about, bro.
To cut back some rice and soda and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, once you hit certain You know.
Yeah. I got you.
So who'd you grow up listening to?
Man, are we talking about any genre, or are we talking about
like any genre? Like what was in your tape deck or your CD player or?
Well, man, and then again, I'm gonna be telling my age if I tell that. So,
I don't know. My dad used to be playing some Isley Brothers.
well, they transcend time. So
Yeah, that's true.
So definitely, yes, Isley Brothers. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Rick James.
Rick James.
You know,
yeah.
Smokey.
Smokey.
You know,
Yeah.
that's what my dad was playing now.
Well,
you know?
well, I'm a full. I appreciate music all around, so we can go far back.
Okay.
Beyond my age, where I was influenced,
Mhm.
by different artists. So,
Mhm.
I mean, we got Stevie.
Yes.
We got Luther. We got Patty. So, and then if I step into my arena, when we're talking about saxophone, we got Birdman, we got Sonny Rollins. If we bring it up a little bit to more of the contemporary, we got Gerald Albright, Kirk Whalum, big influences on me, Grover Washington. So
Okay. So all of those people
oh yeah.
had an influence in
Yes. And my very first experience listening to jazz that actually influenced me to start on sax was Grover Washington.
Okay.
Man, my dad was a big jazz fan, and he introduced me to Grover Washington, and that was my first time really, really hearing a saxophone player. And Grover was like on the curve of changing how saxophones performed and played. So he went into more of a contemporary mode when he came on the scene. So I was like, whoa.
How old were you at this time?
Man, I had to be, I think I was in junior high school.
Okay.
Junior high school, like around the 6th grade.
Okay. So is that where it hit for you? Like
That is
that where
where
it clicked?
That is where it hit and clicked.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where it hit and clicked.
Because I saw also, like I said, in my due diligence, you went to Ely High School?
Ely High School. Oh man, and
You played for the Marching Tigers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now we know why you chose the saxophone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even a question for you.
Yeah. It wasn't a question. It was a beautiful instrument. I love the curves on it.
Okay.
And the curves kind of remind me of the curves of a woman. I always say that. But I was a bit of a little nerd back then. So
okay.
For me to look at the sax and see those curves, I'm like, man, boy, I think I can do some damage with that.
Okay, so you was already envisioning.
Yes.
Okay. So after high school, were there any college? What did you do after high school?
So after high school, I joined the Army's band.
The Army's band. So you went to the Army?
Yes, went into the Army and and played for the Army for 3 years, man.
So you went to the Army to play, or you went to the Army to learn how to?
Well, all of that comes with it because they prepare you. But my specific job was playing the saxophone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting. I've never heard anything like that before.
Man.
Like going to the Okay, so you went to the Army to play the sax?
Yes. So in the Army, everybody has their specific jobs. You have mechanics, you have infantry, you have like drill sergeants. So each person has their specific job.
Okay.
So when these colonels and generals and they have their balls and these major balls and graduation, they need music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were like in the entertainment field.
Yes.
In the Army, but you still had to go through the training. They woke you up early in the morning.
Yeah.
Get up, you Ryan dog.
Yeah. Went through all of that. Actually, I don't know if you remember the movie Full Metal Jacket.
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
So there was this scene where there was this one private who everybody picked on, and this guy came back and went loony and shot his drill sergeant and killed them.
Oh, wow.
And we had an experience that was close to that.
Really?
Yes, man.
Yes.
And this happened, I'm telling my age, this happened before the movie.
Okay.
So when I saw that scene in the movie, it reminded me of that time when I was in the Army, man.
Damn, so they drill y'all that hard to make a person want to come back and shoot the ish up?
Yeah, man. They don't play.
Damn.
They don't play. Now, one thing about it, you will be prepared.
Okay. Prepared for life or just
life and for battle.
battle? So you prepared for battle right now?
Well, no, all that that's worn off, man. That's long gone. That's long gone.
Okay. So why the Army and not college?
So I without having true guidance when I was younger, I was falling to the wayside, kind of going in the wrong direction.
The streets?
Thing. Yeah.
Okay. You was thugging a little bit?
Man,
Keenan was thugging.
Don't nobody know nothing about that. I'm a good guy.
Okay. I'm a good guy. A good thug.
But, yeah, man. So, everybody kind of thought I was going to turn out to be a bomb and all of this good stuff, man. And
really? They thought you wasn't going to be nothing?
Yeah, man. And I had scholarships. I had scholarships to go to FAMU, University of Miami.
What?
Alabama State.
Okay.
Howard.
What?
Yes, man. But not having the right people around me.
Okay.
Okay. Opportunities. Yeah.
Damn. No, I definitely know environment is key, man. You know, but I do also feel like we do live in a time where college now is not necessarily
right.
needed. So I want to throw this in here real quick. If you don't want to waste your time on colleges and expensive boot camps, you can make $60 to $80K a year learning tech sales, and it's the fastest way to break into the tech industry, actually, right? So you can sign up today to Course Careers, get $50 off when you use the promo code ITalkGreat50 on the checkout page. So if you don't want to go to college, hey, you got another alternative.
That's pretty dope, man. I led you into that.
Yeah.
That's all right, man.
Little segue, you know what I'm saying? All right, so what type of saxophone do you play, though? Because I know there's different types.
Yes. So I actually play all of them. I have
Really?
played all of them, yes. Soprano sax, alto sax, tenor sax, and baritone sax. I actually marched in the band with the baritone sax.
Okay.
And when you're talking about Ely High School, we were one of those schools that danced. So just imagine me being smaller than I am now with a baritone sax out on the football field, halftime, dancing with it. That was crazy.
Okay, so you was getting a
boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
so no, sorry. Go ahead.
No. So I was getting ready to say. So eventually, I kind of narrowed it down just to 3.
Okay.
The soprano, alto, and tenor. And when I found my niche, and I played alto for many years, and I still do.
Okay.
Depending on what the occasion is, if I'm playing with some bands or something like that. But I found my niche in the soprano.
Soprano.
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you say that's more your niche?
Because I like the mood that it sets. And specifically, we're not talking about just soprano. We're talking about curved soprano. So a lot of people see my saxophone and they're a little bit confused and say, well, it looks like an alto, but it sounds like a soprano. So it is a soprano technically, but it's a curved soprano. And I just found my space.
You found your lane.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a soprano. Yeah.
Okay. Man said he found his lane.
Yes.
All right. So you're in the Army. Then what?
So I'm in the Army with the alto.
Okay.
I hadn't touched soprano at that time.
All right.
After I did about 3 years in, and I started getting bored with it. Because,
wow, you was in the military for 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah. I got bored with it, and it wasn't fulfilling to me because it was a little, kind of straightforward. We did the same music, but I wasn't able to express myself.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to do on saxophone.
Okay.
So I got out, went into the workforce, and I started performing on sax with some bands.
Okay. But you had a 9 to 5.
But I had a 9 to 5.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't just go out there and thug it. You just said, hey, let me go.
No, I didn't do that.
So are you a business owner, entrepreneur, entertainer, and you got a story to tell? You want to get your brand out there to the world? Well, you reached the right place. Let's set up an exclusive interview between me and you. I Talk Gray, and we're going to go ahead and get your brand out there to the world. But here what you do. Go ahead and send me an email with the words Gray at italkgraymedia@gmail.com. See you soon. What kind of job did you have, that the military prepared you for? Or was it totally separate?
Totally separate. Had nothing to do with the military after
Okay.
I finished. It was just a regular 9 to 5. I think it was actually custodian work.
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, we got to do what we got to do.
Yes. Yes.
We can't knock the hustle.
Yep. Custodial work and just honing my craft to where it expressed more of me.
Okay. So would you say you were taking it seriously at that point, or were you still just kind of trying to team?
No, I don't think I was taking it as serious back then.
Okay.
I to try to turn it into a profession.
Okay.
I took music serious because of the musicians that I was around. We all took it serious, music. But my vision was limited at that time.
Okay.
So I wasn't thinking about trying to do music on my own. I wasn't thinking about trying to put out any music to the public or an album or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't see it yet.
No, I didn't see it yet.
So what do you think was stopping you from seeing the vision? Was it still environment? Would you still say that?
I won't say environment. It's just that at the time, the people that I was around, you couldn't see that because it was more of a group thing, a collaboration of trying to do something.
Okay.
So at that time, my vision couldn't see a lot of solo performances, and I don't think I was ready for it either. And on top of that, fear.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, sometimes that does. Lots of times that plays a huge part. I tell people all the time, anytime you do fear something, it's kind of an indication of what you should be running towards. It's like a signal.
Right. Right. And we don't see that at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't know who I was at that time. So, and the fear made me like delusional. And when I say that, I mean it made me think that being in a group was okay.
Okay.
Being in the background was okay. Let someone else be out front. I'm fine with that. Let me be in the background and just kind of add my little piece to it.
Yeah.
So, fear limited my vision.
How long did it take you to come out of that type of mindset?
A very long time, years.
Wow.
It took me years to come out of it. And a good friend of mine by the name of Michael Kennedy, what's up? He's a saxophone player himself.
Okay.
He started, and this had to be maybe about 10 years ago. He started venturing out on himself to perform, had his own equipment. He would get tracks and perform with them. And when I saw that, I was like, man, okay, maybe I can do that.
Yeah.
So
he was like an inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
My homie, yeah.
Sometimes that's all it really takes.
Yeah.
That visual. To be like, oh, hold on, I could do this too, man. The hell I was thinking.
And eventually, when I started seeing it, I was like, wait a minute, I can make this kind of money without being with the band, without splitting the funds up. And I can get the whole pot.
You get the whole bag.
Without doing as much as a band would do. Like with the live band. Live band performs maybe 2 to 3 hours. What I would make with the live band in those 2 to 3 hours, I make triple that by myself in 1 hour.
Wow, 1 hour.
Yeah, man.
Okay, but how are you playing solo? Like, where are all the other instruments coming from? You got like a CD in the background?
So I perform with tracks, and I kind of just know who I'm performing for, and the occasion, whatever it is, and then I choose my songs, by that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? That man started to innovate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Getting that cake.
Yeah.
All right. So what would you say is your favorite genre to play?
Favorite genre is R&B.
Okay. I don't know why I figured you was going to say that. Just from seeing you on stage, man.
Yes, R&B.
Okay.
I love to set the mood, a sexy mood.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the reaction I get. I love what I see when I see people's reaction when I'm performing.
Yeah.
So I just I've been given the name Mr. Set the Mood.
Mr. Set the Mood.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's kind of dope. So I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, whoa, okay, I like that.
I can see that fitting. No, man, because I've seen, man, if you've seen this man play, the reaction that you've received.
Yeah.
So what would you say, what kind of vibration does the saxophone let off? Because I've seen some women curl up and, man.
So the energy, man, is indescribable. So what I like to say is I want my audience to feel what I'm feeling when I perform, because music goes deeper than the note.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I can get them to feel what I'm feeling when I'm performing, then I know I did my job.
Okay.
Especially when I get the fellas to break down, then I really know I did my job.
I know.
Man. I really did my job, man.
But he get the fellas to break down. That's tough.
Yeah.
Dude's gonna be like,
yeah. And they'll come up to me and be like, bruh, man, you did your thing, man. You did your thing, man. Dude, man, you did your thing. And they you keep it a little tough. But I know they. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about making your own saxophone?
No. I don't, I wouldn't want to touch that. I'll let the professionals do that. Now, I've actually refurbished my own saxophone from top to bottom, changing pads, strings, and keys, and all of that. I've done that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've rebuilt one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say like learning an instrument helps you be a better songwriter? So I know you write your own songs too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's difficult to answer. I don't know if it. I think you can groom your gift of songwriting, but I think it's something within you.
Okay.
I don't know if music creates it for you. I think it helps develop it. Because you learn melodies and know what you want to do with the lyrics. But yeah, I think it's more of a gift.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the songwriting.
Yeah.
Did you always have that, or was it the sax and then the songwriting came later?
Sax, definitely first.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely first sax. I kind of saw myself as a bit of a poet when I was younger, because I used to like to write poetry to the girls and thought I was doing something. So so it kind of developed from that also.
Okay, so do you ever sing on stage? Are you singing? Like,
you know what? And don't too many people know this. I used to sing with a group, and it was a gospel group called Consecrated for Christ. And I don't know if the fellas who were in the group would get a chance to hear this.
Yeah.
But people used to liking us to commission the whinings. So we I don't want to say not quartet, but it was a 4-piece contemporary.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I used to sing. I used to write for the group. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you are a songwriter too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Got all of it all in
Yeah.
one. But how did you survive the pandemic?
By the grace of God.
Because
I
shows, and did you have to pivot?
you know what? I honestly have to say I did not fall off. I did not fall off.
So you were still getting booked for shows?
I was still getting booked. But the thing is, it was for sad occasions,
Okay.
if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I brought comfort to those families that lost loved ones.
Okay.
And I mean, it was a lot of work. You know. And I kind of hate to say that was one of the reasons I didn't fall off,
Mm-hmm.
but that was one of the reasons I didn't.
Okay.
But like I said, on the brighter side of it, I had an opportunity to bring a lot of comfort
Mm-hmm.
to families with inspirational music, gospel music.
Okay.
And at first, it was real tough on me.
I'm sure.
To sit
Yeah.
and go through and watch people go through what they went through.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually took a toll on me at first.
Okay.
At one point I wanted to stop, but I had to look outside of myself and see what I was giving back to the families.
Yes.
Through music. So that's one of the reasons I continue to do it.
Okay. So it was a selfless moment.
Yeah.
You saw the bigger picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's any void missing in your genre that you're filling?
I believe so. 'Cause there is no me.
Hey.
So there is a void.
Yeah.
I think other people have been in the space that I'm trying to go,
Mm-hmm.
but my presentation is a little bit different. So I'm bringing my flavor to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know your name is Keenan the Experience, right?
Uh-huh.
So what kind of experience are your fans experiencing?
So like I mentioned earlier, it's just a vibe that I bring to them.
Mm-hmm.
My body language when I perform.
Okay.
They see all of that and they take it in. So that's why I say music goes deeper than the note, because they feel the energy that I'm giving off when
Yeah.
I'm performing, not just the skill level.
Mm-hmm.
So the skill level is the basic part of it. But when you have that energy and that vibe on top of it, that's like the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
So my experience, I've never seen anybody do it
Okay.
the way I do it. So I kind of don't want to even explain it because somebody might try to steal it.
I know. Man, I saw you performing at the G&G Awards.
Yes.
How was that experience?
Man, that was shout out to Diva
Yes.
and Shanika. Those two young ladies started the award show,
Mm-hmm.
and we met, and they really fell in love with how I perform, how I play, and they asked me to be a part of it, and I said, why wouldn't I be? Of course.
Yeah. So they reached out to you.
It was kind of mutual. So
Okay.
I did a show with them on their podcast.
Okay.
And after that performance, they were like, we got to have him on the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, humbly, yes, I would definitely do it.
No, of course.
Yeah.
That's a great actual award show, man.
Yeah.
I've been twice.
Amazing, man, what they do and the women that they recognize and honor.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
How much preparation has to go into your set?
It used to be a lot when I first started out, because I didn't know myself. Now that I know myself, it comes natural. Because I can I can see a crowd and pick up the vibe on what I should do. So sometimes I'll have something planned out to perform, but I'll get there and I'll see the mood and the crowd, if it's a younger crowd, older crowd, and I'll change some of my songs to fit the audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to improvise much?
When I'm with bands, I'm doing a lot of improvising. Normally with me, if I'm soloing by myself, the only improvisation is seeing the crowd and knowing how to shift because of the crowd and the age. So I might do some hip hop.
Yeah.
Or if it's an older crowd, I'll kind of go, back into the 80s and 70s and touch a little bit of that.
Okay.
Or if it's a crowd that wants a little bit more jazzy stuff, I'll touch that. So
yeah.
So I touch a little bit of everything.
All right. A little sprinkle, razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a business owner, entrepreneur, entertainer, and you got a story to tell? You want to get your brand out there to the world? Well, you reached the right place. Let's set up an exclusive interview between me and you. I Talk Gray, and we're going to go ahead and get your brand out there to the world. But here what you do. Go ahead and send me an email with the words Gray at italkgraymedia@gmail.com. See you soon. Yeah. Do you think we're like missing the grown man music in today's music?
To be honest with you, yeah, I think we are. We lost a little bit on R&B, especially with our males. Like we still have Tank. We still have Chris Brown. Avant is still there.
He is?
Yeah, he's still.
Seen him in a minute now.
Seen him in a minute, but he still got some stuff in the background. So,
okay.
But that's exactly what I'm talking about. So we kind of fallen off from that male R&B set the mood.
Okay. Yeah, no, we need that, man.
Yeah,
man. That Boys to Men.
Oh, and the groups, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, can you even name a group now?
A group?
R&B?
I don't think 112 is still around. I don't know. Jagged Edge. Nah, I don't really think.
No,
yeah.
You can't.
Because I think the music industry has changed to where they're more focused on solo artists. Because I guess the singles move better. Because I know down here we had Pretty Ricky.
Yeah.
That
was a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Damn, is there any?
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't even no more Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Even with them, now you don't really see no groups.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only thing is
solo acts.
The brothers from overseas.
Overseas.
The Asian brothers.
Who that?
The younger kids know.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
See, so,
I gotta ask my daughter, man. I don't know nothing over there.
But you ask them, they'll know.
Yeah.
They'll know them. Those guys are pretty hot out here.
Okay. So how do you make sure you stay original in your craft?
I don't think nobody's touching what I'm doing, and like I said, I'm me. So I just try to step it up a notch each and every time when I go out. So I'm really trying to get this music together to put it out before somebody
else do it.
Yeah.
But even if they do, like you said, they still can't do it.
They're not me.
Exactly. And that's a superpower just within itself.
Exactly.
So to you, right, what's the difference between a musician and an artist? And which one would you consider yourself to be?
I think I'm both. So
okay,
yeah.
You said I think hey, you said he both.
Well, I you know what? I'm gonna change that because I know myself.
All right,
I know I'm both.
Okay,
and the reason I say that is because a musician doesn't necessarily have to be groomed or move a certain way.
Okay,
or an artist, I think, is more groomed. Has a specific purpose in what they're doing, and they have a brand. Not all of them, but the artist is more on the side of a brand.
Okay.
So I think I've created my own brand, and I am a musician.
Okay.
So.
All right. So you have the brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some ways you getting paid outside of the music?
Outside of the music?
Yeah.
So I still have a 9-to-5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
If I chose to, I could go full-time music, but I haven't chosen to because I want to rise a little bit to a different level before I make that decision. But now my Clark Kent is office manager of a doctor's office.
Okay, Clark. Okay, I feel that.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So how would you say you're leveraging your 9-to-5 to assist you with your Keenan experience?
So I'm the office manager, so I can kind of move a little bit different when I need to move. So I have a little leeway when it comes to like shows and making sure I can get there on time, or if it's out of town, I can set my schedule to where I'm off, where I can do my gigs.
Are there any skill sets in your position that you can use as an artist?
So we didn't mention, even though I went to the Army, I did graduate from college.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So I have my degree in business finance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you about your money?
Yeah, I know a little bit about money.
Okay. So how you getting paid for these shows? Like, how does that process go?
So normally what I do is I have my website, the KeenanExperience.com.
All right. Plug it in.
I have my website. So normally people will go there to book me or inquire. So once they send me an inquiry, I'll check it out. I at least give them or allow them to give me 48 hours to respond.
Okay.
And I'll see what they are looking for. And if they're a little vague, then we'll speak. I'll talk to them to see exactly what they want and give them some advice on how, it can be set up and moved and put together.
Okay.
Once we do that, I draw up an agreement where a deposit is paid to lock in the date.
Got to get that deposit.
Yeah. And 5 days prior, the balance is due.
Okay.
So when I'm performing, there is nothing holding me back from allowing you to see the full Keenan experience. Money isn't on my mind. I'm not worried about trying to find the person who got to pay me.
Yeah.
Look for them after the show and all of that good stuff. So
all that's already handled.
So all of that is taken care of. And that was one of the issues that I had when I was performing with bands. We had to wait until we got our money, and sometimes it can be a month later, and you losing track. Yeah, you losing track of stuff. Yeah, man. And I was like, you know what?
Life is life, and you might forget real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have a set fee, or are you into negotiations?
I do have a set fee, and depending on what they're looking for, I can negotiate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with negotiation. You know what I mean? So what do you feel like your purpose is as a musician?
My purpose, I believe, is to present my music to the world. And when I say the world, I'm not just talking about the U.S. I'm talking about the world, because I do have some fans that are on the other side of the world.
I saw that you played in Africa.
Yeah. I've performed in Africa.
That's so dope.
Yeah, man. That. Oh my God, that was an experience, man.
I could imagine. The motherland.
Yeah, man, and it wasn't all beautiful.
Really?
No. So it was rough at certain times, man.
What? Like how? Like what happened?
Man,
tell us.
So where I performed, and at this particular time, it was in ministry for gospel music, and we went to areas that weren't tourist areas. So I saw a lot of just people that were dilapidated.
What part of Africa was this?
This was in Nigeria.
Nigeria, okay.
Yeah.
Lagos?
Lagos and Warri.
Okay.
Man, just to see those people
Mm-hmm.
in that state, man, but the thing about it, they were some of the happiest people that I could have ever met.
Yeah.
I mean, like, joyous, man. And
Yeah.
but their conditions, we would not stand
Yeah.
for that. I'm talking about sewage just draining on the side of the roads, living in like put together pieces of tin,
Wow.
wood, and when you're driving on the road, you can smell
Mm-hmm.
like the sewage that's draining on it. It was crazy, man.
Wow.
It was an experience, but crazy. Yeah.
You know, I've been to Africa and to Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
and the living conditions wasn't what we would normally want to be in,
Mm-hmm.
but they were happier.
Right.
You know, so I think sometimes it's just the illusion that we live in, thinking that we need all of these gadgets and the Netflix and the, you know,
Yeah,
phones and this,
yeah.
and it's not necessarily, you don't really need that. You can
Yeah.
still be happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can be happy with all that.
With less, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, in your opinion, right, who would you say is the better artist, Prince or Michael?
Ooh. So, oh man, y'all forgive me out there. But I'm a musician, so I have to lean towards Prince because he is a musician all around. I mean, this guy played several instruments, and when you can do that, that's amazing to me. To be able to switch from drums to keyboards to guitar,
Yeah.
man, that's amazing, man. And I know a few musicians like that. These guys are awesome, man. Awesome musicians. So,
Do you think that's important in order to have the perfect blend?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think so. But for you just to have that under your belt,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Some bragging points
yeah,
right there.
man. I mean, beyond bragging points, because you can do yourself what it takes 3 to 4 other people to do, especially when you're talking about recording.
Yeah.
You're a one-man show,
Yeah.
you know?
No, Prince is bad.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people get him misconstrued because he kind of had the femininity going on, you know, in the walk. I don't know if you saw the clip where they said he was the first to do the Beyonce, we gonna get na. I'm not even on front. The way he walked out there, I ain't give a damn. That man had on pink,
Man,
and he killed that ish.
Man, Prince was a bad boy. I don't care what nobody say.
And he
I
did
don't
the
care.
same thing.
I don't
Like
care.
the way they matched it up with the Beyonce song, he did it better than her.
Yeah.
And like you couldn't say that man was, you know, dumb people.
And the thing about it, he did a lot of ghostwriting
Yeah.
that people don't know about. He wrote for so many different artists
Yeah.
in different genres
Yeah.
that we don't even know about because he ghost, you know,
Yeah.
So, but Mike was a bad boy too.
Yes,
Oh,
we can't
my
leave out Mike,
man,
but
Mike.
I see why you chose Prince.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my musician side.
Okay.
Yeah.
The artist.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so man, you got a new single coming out.
Yes, sir.
You know,
sir.
tell us a little bit about that, how that came together.
So, man, this was interesting. When I finally found myself and decided, and when I knew who I was like, I got to present something to the world. Just me. How I do it, how I want to do it. And that's when I decided to take this journey to start creating music for myself and presenting it. So my first single is called Take Our Time.
Okay. Take our time.
Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right.
So I have a vocalist on the track because I consider, since I'm the lead on the track, everything else is an instrument. So even vocals are instruments to me. So they play a part in just adding some flavor to it. So I put a vocalist on it, and the weird thing about me when I was doing this track, the young lady that did the vocals, awesome vocalist.
Okay.
I had never met her. Even after the track was done, I had never met her. I didn't even know who she was.
So how y'all link? Like,
So it's crazy. And the weird thing about it is we still haven't spoken to this day.
what?
But I know who she is.
So how does, I mean, we know the power of technology, but how does happen?
So the producers that I work with on the song, originally the song was supposed to be a clip for a movie,
Okay.
just an insert for a romantic scene, and the movie fell through. It didn't work out, so I'm like, I can't let this go to waste. So I just went ahead and created it into a whole song.
Okay.
And develop it as my own.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So are you signed to a label or are you independent artist?
I'm independent right now. Yep.
Okay. So how are you working out distribution?
So the song, I'm doing all independent distribution.
Okay.
And people who know music know the different distribution avenues you can go through to get your music out there.
All
so
right.
I don't want to give away all of that because I want somebody to kind of do some research.
Really?
You want to get your music out there. Do some research. Don't be lazy.
Okay, I feel you.
Because I couldn't be lazy.
Okay.
I had to get out
So
there.
you don't want to give the sauce of the person who don't know necessarily how to distribute their music yet.
Get out there.
Okay.
I mean, it's so easy now.
Yeah.
I had to learn that it's easy.
Okay.
So you can get your music out there.
So is this just a single or is it going to be like an album?
So it's going to lead up to 5-song
Okay.
LP
Okay.
and 2 videos. So I actually have a video for the single. The single is going to be released this Thursday. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be dropping this Thursday.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music. Yeah.
So it's going to be on all major platforms.
Yes.
Okay.
All major platforms.
And you dig it in your own pocket for
yes.
all of this.
Yes.
All right. So you own your masters.
I own everything.
Okay.
Yes.
So, we don't want Illuminati coming
Yeah,
out
right,
there,
right. They still might try to come after me, right?
Man, that is so dope, man. So what was the recording experience like?
So I've had experience in the studio. I've performed with some other artists, single artists, doing solo tracks for them. So I'm familiar with studio and all of that good stuff. So
all right,
being in the studio wasn't an issue.
Okay, it was landslide.
Yeah.
So have you written for other artists before?
I have not. No.
No. Okay.
I have not. But I would love one day to do some collaborations with some major artists. So that's one of my goals.
All right.
Eventually do that. Yeah.
So how do you find your spark to write as an artist?
It just comes to me. I can be hearing someone else's song. I could be watching a movie.
Okay.
It can be something that someone said, and it'll spark. And most of the time when I write from titles.
Okay, so you have the title first.
Yes.
Then you lay it. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I write from titles. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
I can hear a saying, like "Let It Go," and then that's my song, "Let It Go," and the whole song can and you branch out into.
It'll
details
navigate you on through the whole process.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you balance the love for music with the business that comes with the music?
I think, and I think this can be a Achilles heel to a lot of musicians because we're so focused on music and being so in depth with chords and melodies to where we forget about the music side of it, marketing side of it. And I think you can, just like when they say, if a tree falls in the forest, can you hear it? If you're not there, can you? No, you can't hear it. So you can have a beautiful song, but if you don't know how to get it out there, market it, and get it to the masses, then that song is just sitting there, kind of, you know, collecting cobwebs.
Yeah, it's a collectible at this point.
Yeah. So I've learned just through watching other people.
Okay.
So I didn't have to learn it through experience. I learned it through watching other people. You got to be on top of that business side of it, making sure your stuff is copywritten. If stuff needs to be trademarked, have it trademarked.
Okay.
Getting it to the United States through the trade, you know, through copywriting and all of that. So making sure you own your own stuff before it gets out there. And, you know, you don't have to worry about anybody stealing anything.
No, facts, big facts.
Yeah.
Go through that process, man. Spend that money. I tell artists all the time, you got to allocate those dollars outside of just recording to the marketing, to making sure your stuff is protected.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so what do you want your listeners to take from this piece of art?
The single?
Yes.
So the single is, and you'll get the gist of it when you see the video.
Okay.
So I'm actually having an event, almost like a watch party, but it'll be a little bit upscaled.
All right.
And so when I did the video, it's more than just a music video, me walking around with the sax in my hand looking like I'm playing.
Okay.
So I did it like a short film. So it has acting in it. That kind of, I got actors in it.
It's a Spike Lee joint going on?
Yeah, almost like a little short film. So it's about 9 minutes long.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, bring out the popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the acting leads into the video. So it kind of explains, since I'm a musician, sometimes people don't know what I'm thinking when I'm playing. You get the feel of it. You feel the emotion of it. But you don't get the true idea of what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Because the music, you know, pretty much doesn't have any words.
Yeah.
You can feel it, though.
Yeah, you just feeling it.
So that's why sometimes I like to bring in vocalists to kind of give you a hint or a tagline of what I'm trying to express.
Okay.
So in the song, it talks about me and the young lady spending time together. And this doesn't have to end. We're going to take our time and enjoy this, because I know the music takes me away.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really care about all of the music, all of the money. She just wants time. And a lot of women,
They want that time.
They want that time.
No, that's true. Even though a lot of them now want the money. But they do want the time.
Modern women.
Yeah. Man.
But when they get the money, then what do they want? They want that time.
No, that's true.
They want that time.
No.
So it all boils back down to that natural feminine energy.
Yes.
That overshadows them, takes them over, and controls them.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, this was so dope, brother.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came through. We got a chance to get to know more about you. You know what I'm saying? The Keenan Experience.
The Keenan Experience. Yes, sir.
Let everybody know where they can find you at.
So you can definitely go to my website, www.thekeenanexperience.com. You can find me on Instagram, The Keenan Experience, Facebook, The Keenan Experience, and also I'll give you my name, Keenan Pinkney, Pinkney. You can find me on Facebook there. So it's kind of all a little bit of everything there. Yeah.
That man gave you his government, so he's serious. Well, brother, it's been a pleasure to have you on. I can't wait, man. We got to get at the premiere, man. I got to get front row seats.
Oh, of course, man. You know, you got to be there, man.
Of course, man.
Got to be there. Yes, sir.
Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Williams. I Talk Gray, and we out of here.
Yes, sir.